It's not silly.
Hi.
It's horny.
I don't even know what today's date is.
Today is
The
22nd.
21st? I don't know.
So today's date is February.
It's February 21st or 22nd, 2021.
It's February 22nd, 2021. And this is our first mukbang.
We have, I have scallops, and we have fried shrimp, potatoes, eggs, lots of lemon, corn, Alaskan king crab, and snow crab, and lobster.
And I have some rice on the side.
And she's got rice on the side.
Texas is the only state in the lower 48
So we might as well start
sometimes
eating.
when you're the only one doing something, you're a pioneer. But sometimes you might be an idiot. If you're the only person trying to set the world record,
This is funny because this is the first time I've ever eaten lobster.
So
I don't know what I'm doing.
Exactly. Why am I like this? Because that independence meant that Texas was limited in its ability to import energy from neighboring states. And it also meant there was significant pressure on...
Just gonna make tiny cuts down its back. Oh, I'm sorry.
the company that manages the state.
Ow.
Idiot. If you're the only person trying to set the world record for being covered in the most bees, maybe ask yourself, what am I trying to prove here exactly? Why am I like this? Because that independence meant that Texas was limited in its ability to import energy
What is
from
that?
neighboring states. It also meant there was significant pressure on ERCOT, the company that manages the state's grid. ERCOT scrambled to meet surging demand and have since admitted that
I'm like
Texas was
struggling.
seconds and minutes away
Oh, I got it.
from catastrophic month-long blackouts, which
You've
is
never
a big
ate lobster
shift.
before?
No, I have not.
Last weekend,
This is my first time ever trying lobster.
tweeting out passive-aggressive energy
I'm eating an
things
egg.
like unplug the fancy new appliances you bought during the pandemic and only used once. And I'm sorry, but a KitchenAid Artisan Design Series 5 quart tilt-head stand mixer with glass bowl is not just a fancy appliance. It's got 10 speeds and comes with a beater, dough hook and a wire whisk. No one's using that once. Your children are going to be fighting over that when you die. Also, not to be a total bitch here, but who took that photo? The framing's
Oh, it
trash.
smells so good.
You can barely see the plug. It looks like Martha Stewart's social media before she hired a food stylist. And yeah, we remember those days, Martha.
Is awesome
Your
as
shit
it looked on
was
mukbang?
vile back then. The point is, ERCOT was not prepared for this storm.
I know I like
Also,
crab, I just feel like I
weren't
might not
alone.
like lobster.
Because while ERCOT manages the grid, it doesn't actually manage.
It has that taste that salmon
So
has.
it could not
I
propel
spent so much
companies
money on
to
that.
winterize
I'm gonna eat it,
facilities so
but-
they wouldn't
Chloe
go down
will eat
during
it.
a storm. The state had left that choice
I want a
up
piece.
to power companies.
You want the lobster? You want mine?
No, I want a piece.
Because they were expensive. And while
hold
this
on.
storm was
I don't know if I
unusually strong, it
like
also
lobster.
wasn't unprecedented. 10 years
Oh,
ago,
so you've never
Texas
tried it
was hit
either?
with a storm that paralyzed the
I
state,
tried it in
after
Maine,
which
and let me
federal
tell you,
regulators
Maine
Do you want me to
lobster.
put some lemon on it?
needed to
I want you
winterize
to dip it
to
in
prevent
whatever
this from
butter
happening
you-
again. And state officials knew full well what might happen if they didn't act.
Okay, you have
learn
to.
from it and make sure that when this happens again, whether it's 1 year from now, 2 years from now, we do not have this happen again. There's really no excuse, in my humble opinion, that a facility should go off when you know
It is good.
Ow. You got the spiny
It was 10
crab.
years
Ooh.
to the day
Julie, you did a
before
good
this storm
job.
hit. So Texas had a decade to prepare, and it just...
You
That
know-
butter sauce.
And you can get a lot done
Give me
in 10
another
years. Look at
piece
Beyonce.
so I can
In the
have
last
Sean
decade,
try it. Oh
she
my
was
God.
pregnant
Do you
and
know this
two
whole
Hold on a
time I
second.
thought she was gonna make some gross ass
Watched
stuff?
Solange kick the shit out of
But
her husband
it's
and then
Me
really
too.
good.
I would have ate that
invented the
instead.
color yellow and
Rub
founded
it in
the
that butter
Coachella Music
sauce so I
Festival.
I'm about to, but
Was
I'm
it a
also
film
putting
with
the.
world's
It's onions
greatest
and
actor?
bacon butter
She got
sauce.
a lot done. She probably could have winterized
Oh, baby,
Texas
I can't wait to
outback as
feed you
well.
with
Okay,
They just
Chloe.
thought to
lobster.
ask her.
Hand that to mom.
So much of the problem this week stemmed from Texas' state
You ready
philosophy
to
of
eat
every
real
man
lobster?
for himself.
I made the butter sauce from
And
scratch.
there was a response from their officials too. One mayor even posted, "No one owes you or your family anything, nor is it the local government's responsibility to support."
I really can't get into this crab, and it's making me mad because she got
I want
the
help.
yeah, she got the spiny one.
He had to resign, and then
Holy
there was the
shit.
saga
I'm
of
gonna
terror.
turn the sausage.
We're gonna make Julie
He
make us a
fled the state
mukbang.
on Wednesday and took his family to camp.
I learned how to cook it because I watched them all the time. And I watched the how-to videos for
And
them.
it always means to just drop his family off
That
and
was
then
so
come
good.
back. A claim that never really ran true, considering he packed
Just trying the sausage and the rice. It's so good. So I can't wait to
It's
try.
because I boiled the sausage and then drowned
sausage,
everything
the
in
rice,
butter sauce.
and
I was trying to be a dad because
You mean crab?
the first rule of fatherhood is throw your daughters
We didn't get
under
none.
the bus at the first opportunity. But eventually, we did get the full story of how the trip happened in spectacular
That lobster was
fashion.
so good.
Heidi Cruz's group
Want some more?
chat with her friends and neighbours.
Is it in the same one that you already had open?
friends her house was freezing. for
No,
most
I
of the
think that one's
vacation
empty.
until
Well, I
Sunday.
think Chloe
Hey,
would
Chloe.
Others to
definitely
join the
probably eat
cruises
it.
at the Ritz-Carlton in Cancun,
We'll
where they
see.
stayed before.
How's
Should
that?
I open here?
A direct flight and hotel with capacity. Seriously.
I mean, that's just
You're staying
incredible.
here forever.
Ted Cruz, who remember, wants to be
Like
president,
you're not leaving
told the
me.
world he was bullied into international travel by twins, then got cyberbullied into coming home.
Cause Mom would never just run out randomly to the store and get me mukbang stuff.
Trying to figure out who in her
She asked me what I wanted for dinner tonight, and I was like, oh, well, me and Chloe watch those mukbang things all the time. I want seafood.
You don't know.
I don't really ever eat seafood, and I didn't know if I was gonna, like, love the lobster, because I don't,
prefer blackouts to federal regulation.
I'm not like a
He said,
seafoodie.
quote, Texans would be without electricity for longer than 3 days to keep the federal government out of their business.
You ready to try the king crab?
Fuck off, Rick Perry. Look, far be it from me to question the wisdom of a man who failed running for
Claw
president
meat.
twice and who came in 12th on Dancing with the Stars, meaning he lost to Mitt Romney, Donald Trump, and Vanilla Ice. But as easy
Yeah,
as
suck
it is
this
to venerate
juice.
sacrifice, the thing about sacrifice is
Oh, what?
people have to choose
Suck the
to
juice
do
out of it.
And the people of Texas didn't choose to lose power, heat, and water
Tastes good, don't
for
it?
days this week.
Yeah.
This mess
Yeah.
only happened
Is that meat
because
in there?
those in charge didn't implement critical
Yeah.
lessons from 10 years ago. And what I would like
Well,
to think
I
is they will
used the
learn
Old
lessons
Bay,
from
and I
this
put
week.
some of the butter sauce in the water that I cooked the...
And right now, thousands of
This stuff
Texans are still struggling. If you want to help, feeding Texas
She's
is
literally
doing
never
great
leaving.
work down
Like,
there.
I won't
And
let
the
her.
people of that state do need help. They deserve it. Just as they deserve
This is
better
how
than
I
a
eat
pat on the
lobster
back
right
for their
here.
fortitude and independence.
Oh my
They
God,
shiver
you
to
haven't
death.
tried it
And
yet?
Representatives
It's so good.
flew off to Mexico at the first sign of danger. And look,
What do you mean,
if think that's
lobster?
unfair,
No, that's
do let me
lobster.
know, but don't bother calling to tell me. Just have Heidi text it to
The
one of
only
them.
the only time I've ever tried lobster, no.
This.
Was in Maine.
I tried lobster for my very first time in Maine. Because I figured, oh, I like crab and all the other seafood, so why wouldn't I like lobster? So I got 2 1/2 pound
And I should, I guess, declare
lobsters,
something.
and they were
I
amazing.
went to Harvard Business School. I got a degree.
So,
Yeah.
I went to Harvard Business School.
and when
worked
we
at
went
Goldman
camping
Sachs. I went
that
to
one
Harvard
time,
Business School and worked at Goldman Sachs.
Up
No,
to
I
that.
went to Harvard. Like I said, I went to Harvard. I went to Harvard.
campsite,
Look, but I gotta tell you, I went to
we
Harvard.
got
I went
lobster,
to
we had a
Harvard.
seafood
I trained
night up
economics. I
there
went to Harvard.
with lobster.
Well, for example, at Harvard, I went to Harvard.
So I may have tried this lobster before,
I went to Harvard Law School.
but I just don't remember it.
You know, I went to Harvard Law School.
I did go to Harvard Law School. I went to
Julie
Harvard Law
cooked it
School.
very
I went to
good.
Harvard Law School.
Dip it in that sauce. Oh my god.
That number is from Harvard University, but tens of thousands of Americans a year.
This corn is
I went
amazing.
to Harvard University.
You have hundreds of shrimp,
Moving
so we
For
can
our
have
main
some
story
of
tonight,
that.
we're going to talk about a product that is wildly popular in this country.
The shrimp were cooked in the butter sauce. I fried
I'd
them.
rather show you
Did
an
you,
advert, and I promise, if you have never seen this commercial
did you
before,
take
you
off
will
the
never
shells?
guess
Yeah.
what it's for.
We deshelled them and then fried them in the butter sauce. And it's spicy butter sauce, too.
This is what I do right here, because this is what I see on mukbangs. I go like this. I just go, make sure I get the other side. Spray it with
Sometimes you
lemon
just don't
juice.
feel like cooking. So I've come up with new Purdue entrees. Fresh, complete
And then I
entrees
dip it
ready in
again.
under 3 minutes.
Well, that took a turn. And what exactly
Dad, you like scallops, right?
What was doing there? That family
love
doesn't
them.
need one of this shit frozen meals. They need someone to expel the
You should try them the way I made them, because they melt like butter.
Perform an exorcism, Jim, or get the fuck out of their house. The point is,
It costs a lot of money for this, so maybe, but maybe,
it's what I technically am to any animal above me. on a
maybe
food
if
chain,
we don't
like
get
a bear,
takeout all month
or a
long and you
tiger,
guys help
or if
out,
you're
maybe
totally
once a
honest,
month we
a
can do a
medium
mukbang.
aggressive
Yep.
pigeon. And if you're thinking, okay,
I'll cook the sauce and
this is
stuff.
going to be a grim story about conditions animals
You
I'll
know-
buy the
factory
stuff.
farms. You're actually wrong. Those conditions are horrific. They do get talked about about a lot.
I'd rather eat this than takeout because this don't make
It's
me
healthier,
gain a lot of
so
weight.
yeah.
What I'm saying is, in order to be able to afford to do this once a month, I'm gonna have to not buy takeout all month long.
It's a highly consolidated industry.
Okay.
Roughly 85%
It's worth it, though.
Dad,
Ow!
is controlled by
Try
these
this.
four companies.
It's a
And more than
scallop.
half of the chicken industry
Ouch.
is
It melts like
controlled by
butter
these
in your
four.
mouth.
Their employees are extremely
While you're over there, will you grab me a
important
shrimp?
to this
Dude, these
company's
ones
food
are
supply,
messy.
and to hear companies like Tyson Telex, they're
I've never-
important
You did a good job.
too.
We've all got the same end goal in mind: protect our team members. They're our most valuable.
That's why I made the
asset.
sauce, because I'm very particular about seafood.
That we're a food company, but
So
we're
I
a
wanted
family.
it to taste a specific way, or else I wasn't going to be able to eat it.
So you're just supposed to cut straight down the middle and
If
just peel it
Tyson's
off.
workers are the most valuable
I love
asset,
crab.
then their workers are, by
Those shrimp are
definition,
spicy.
not family, because let's
That's
be
what I
honest,
made that
global
face
family
at you
is
for
their
this
most valuable
when we
asset.
started
If you
this.
divide everything
Well, it's because
in
it's
by how
spicy
much
butter
you value
sauce,
it,
but
it
it's
goes
got it's
number one,
bacon and onion
food,
butter
number
sauce.
two,
Yeah.
food, water, and shelter.
Ow,
Number
these
three,
have
your
thorns on
dentist is
them.
a fucking treasure. And then, and only then, your family. That's just an empirical fact.
Come on,
But
don't
second,
be
it's a
bleeding
little
in my
hard to
booty
take
hole.
Tyson's workers are our family talk, given this.
Yeah.
Stunning
I
allegations
buy
made
BS
against
and I just
managers
ate
at
that
this Tyson
hamburger.
pork processing plant. in
Chloe, you
North
want to know what the potato boat
First to
is?
shut down when
Let
the
me show you.
coronavirus raged uncontrollably in the spring. A supervisor allegedly taking bets on how many would catch the virus. According to the allegations, the plant manager of the Waterloo facility
Is it still recording?
organized a cash buy-in, winner-take-all betting pool for supervisors and managers to wager how many employees would test positive for COVID-19.
Holy shit!
It'll be worth
That
earning.
betting pool might be the most disgusting thing ever created in a Tyson factory, which is frankly saying something, given that Tyson also makes ranch-flavored chicken chips. A snack one
Come
customer
now,
reviewed
please.
online with a note, disgusting.
You guys will have to put all that in a container,
That
whatever
review
you don't
is on
eat, and you
Tyson's
guys can have it
actual
tomorrow.
website.
That was a lot of money.
Tyson
Y'all ain't
finds 7
throwing it.
Oh no, we're not throwing none of this away.
But it does speak to a
I will eat this for
problem in
days
this
if I
industry,
can.
because while companies have put out endless press statements about the expense they've gone to protect their workers during this pandemic, workers themselves
Claw
dispute
meat
those
is my
claims
favorite.
heavily, and
Can I have your
they've
phone
been
for a
hit
minute? Can you
hard.
put it on
As
camera
of
and I
February
can
18th,
take
at least
a
57,000
Okay.
meat-packing workers have been
Any of your shells?
and at least 280 have
This
died.
is Michelle. This
But
is
the
No, I
fact
was
is
grabbing the shells,
that
though.
treatment of
Any
workers
of your
in this
shells,
industry
just
has
throw
been
back
very
there.
bad for a very long
So that
time.
they're not in
tonight,
our food that we're eating.
Let's look at them, and let's start with how plants operate. Most feature a series of long
There's a lot of
containers
shells
with
up
workers packed closely
I know,
along
that's
the
why
line,
I'm throwing them back there.
deboning or trimming fat often at
Oh, my back
breakneck
hurts
speed.
from bending
Maximum
over.
allowable line speeds in poultry have actually doubled since 1979, with workers reporting averaging 35 to 45
Oh, that
minutes.
looks so
Less than 2
fucking good.
seconds per bird. That's fast. In the time it's taken me to explain line
I just got
speeds
my
to you,
nails done today,
could have
too.
processed 5 birds.
I went to
There's
Emily.
plenty of activities that should only take 2 seconds.
You're full.
Checking the time, clearing your throat, determining the worth of a total strain.
Had her
by
do
how
my
much you
nails.
have. Hey,
It only cost $20 and they look really good.
but safely butchering a chicken probably shouldn't be one of them. And thanks to this relentless pace, meatpacking workers have reported it can be hard to take a break.
Chloe, you ready to
go
try
the
your first
bar,
ever potato
which may
boat?
explain stories like this.
This is security camera video given to our sister station from the
Prepared
Smithfield production line
for
in
this?
Is that what
Virginia.
they call
In
them
the
on
video,
mukbang?
you see the employee in front
She's
take
never
off his
had one or
gloves. Company
seen
officials
'em.
confirmed the
They
man
make 'em
placed
nice.
himself
You eat one,
under
I'm
the
going
production
to. I'm
line,
making her
then
one
put his
first.
gloves back
You guys
on
eat it
and
together.
continues to work.
Make yours
The worker
first,
at
and
the
then-
center of all this has been suspended pending the outcome of the
Now
investigation.
set your potato boat right
What
there.
disgusting.
Well, yeah, it is. The
I called this
combination
and
of
taking a
urine
shower
and
first
pork
night 'cause I
is a
had
bit
school in the
upsetting.
morning.
It's one of the many reasons I have no interest
Your
in
friend and I
this
took a
chicken
shower
sex.
this morning. I'm gonna have
It
to
is
wash
not
the
just
shit out of my
that man
hands though.
urinated
Yeah.
under the gloves. He was put in a position where he may have felt like he had to. That is a big problem across the
Oh,
meatpacking
so
industry.
good.
Oxfam released a report
God, I don't
Okay.
need to
exactly
get
how
us
grim
one medium.
conditions
Potato
can be
boat.
for poultry workers,
Go back to
with one detail in particular that hit this local Michigan talk show hard.
Poultry industry workers are put through such extremes that they're denied bathroom breaks, many wearing diapers during their work.
Oh my goodness!
I know that
Oh, it's gonna come out in one piece. Yup.
Stand in your own
Oh, hell yeah.
stuff. Yeah, while you're working. My mind is racing while you're sharing those details. Thinking, surely this is not in our country.
No, I meant
I
the,
get the shock.
this part.
I really do. But the thing is, this is totally.
'Cause when that comes out in one piece-
where hundreds of thousands of homeless sleep on the streets, people have to launch GoFundMe campaigns for medical treatment. And
Makes it a
when
lot easier
auction off the gun he used to kill Trayvon
cut down
Martin,
the center
a
of
horrific
this.
story, which, by the way, Your show actually covered in this segment directly before that one, so you guys have been doing a pretty good
You know
job
these things
of
have
showing
meat
how
in them right
fucked up
here.
this country can be. And it's not just bathroom break issues. Meatpacking has some of the highest rates of occupational injury and illness in the country. In fact, in a recent 3-year period, a worker in the meat and poultry industry
Chloe, you ready to
lost
try
their body
potato
parts
boat?
or was sent to the hospital for inpatient treatment about every other day. And a lot of this is down to dangerous working conditions. Plants are so crowded. A common injury is a cut from your neighbour's
Eggs
and those rapid
and everything. Hold on, I forgot to grab the sausage.
repetitive stress injuries like
I got one right here.
all of which can leave workers feeling pretty disposable.
I mean, you got 2,000 miles an hour going through it. You're covered with blood, feces, urine.
Are you gonna eat it?
It's easy to get hurt down there.
Yeah.
You're doing that same movement,
Ready?
that same piece of the hard, and it's non-stop, you know. Basically treated as a human machine.
Is that as
Look,
good as they make it
that
look?
is clearly terrible. Nobody should be treated like a machine. Unless, of course, it is a fun machine, like an immersion blender. I'd love to be treated like an immersion blender. You want me to stay in a comfy drawer most
like
of the
without
day and
the
then
sausage.
occasionally come out to robot fucker soup? Yes, please. Look, at this point, you might be wondering, how do companies get away with treating their workers like this? Well, many strategically locate their plants in areas with few other job opportunities and target vulnerable groups like former prisoners, refugees, and especially immigrants for hiring. Roughly 175,000 immigrants work in meatpacking jobs in America. They, understandably, may be warier about complaining to authorities about mistreatment. So many workers are already operating at a deep disadvantage, on top of which companies have been able to minimize accountability by gaming the system. For instance, they're required to report serious injuries to the government's Worker Protection Agency, OSHA. But there's a simple way around that, because you actually don't have
Did
to
you just say
report
the
those
cat
injuries
did it?
if treatment stays at a first aid level. So, what do you think happens? Well, as a GAO report found,
The cat's
offer
sleeping.
first aid treatment on site rather than refer
sleeping.
workers to a doctor.
Yeah,
That
he's
same
talking
report
about that
found
black
even
cat
workers with severe
there.
injuries like fractures
dandelion.
weren't sent to doctors, with one worker who developed a musculoskeletal disorder making over 90 visits to the company's nurse before being referred to a physician. And the workers know the game that is being played here.
There's a nurse, but she doesn't do anything for you. For example, when her arms hurt, all she did was apply Bengay ointment and send us on our way. It's not even worth going.
I needed to see a doctor, but they refused me. And I told them, well, can I go down to see my own orthopedics, my own specialist, my own doctor? And they said, if you do that, we're going to fire you.
Look, there are lots of good reasons to fire someone. Frequent absences, poor quality of work, because they get a little racisty on Ambien. But wanting to see a doctor, you see
what that picture was?
If you do have a severe injury, it can be
You
very
guys
hard
see what
to
that
get
picture was?
relief. In theory, you could apply for
It was,
programs under which injured workers lose
I can't remember the name of the show we used to watch all the time when I was a kid. It's like Rosie or some shit like that. Roseanne. It was Roseanne. So even some of us get hyped up and racist on Ambien.
Hollow those benefits out and make them harder to get. Just before Texas overhauled its workers' comp system back in 1989,
Can you give me a napkin?
one poultry CEO,
Yeah.
Pilgrim,
Is that everything you guys thought it would be?
in a pretty blatant way.
Senator Bob Glasgow of Stephenville says he's never been offered a blank $10,000 check. Not until East Texas Chicken King Bo Pilgrim strutted onto the Senate floor Wednesday. Senator Hugh Palmer of Fort Worth says Pilgrim then slipped him either a bribe or an illegal campaign contribution.
Well, I didn't think he was trying to give me a Christmas present, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, of course he wasn't. Because Christmas presents aren't typically used as bribes. That is, unless you're a child of divorce. Here it is, Billy.
I think our next mukbang
just
should
like
be
you
about
asked
Chloe's
for.
in
I
Florida
think you should
because
have
she'll
it.
be in
If your mother
Florida.
doesn't, well, that is
So
on
we
her.
might as
She's a
well.
difficult woman,
Me
Billy.
and Sean have one.
And look, just a quick word.
We'll be in Florida.
He co-founded a company
We're not gonna be in
called Pilgrim's Pride, and blank checks to legislators aren't even the most shameless thing he spent money on during his life. Among other things, he had this 37-foot bust of his head installed next to one of his distribution centers, and
You probably caught it on one of those
underneath it,
shelves.
depicting him reading a Bible to his pet chicken Henrietta. He also
I ate a lot.
spacious mansion, which locals refer to as Cockingham Palace,
You're gonna
and which
try that
included,
one
among
crab?
other
I only
atrocities,
got one of
this
it.
absolute nightmare of a bathroom that fittingly had the exact colour scheme of
This
a
one?
chicken breast, and
Yeah.
this.
Did you not get a piece of this?
No, I said you guys try it. Neither one of you did. You guys only ate. No, you didn't.
Yeah. Do you not see that right there, missing?
Oh.
I took a huge claw. I took the biggest claw, and I cut it open and gave me split the claw meat between me and Clay.
Oh, for your boat?
Mm-hmm.
Is that good?
Changes in workers' comp in state after state, which have made it
Whatever
harder
meat.
for workers hurt on the job to
Whatever
receive
meat.
payments. In fact, in
I
Texas,
tried in my
it is
boat,
now
it was good.
possible for companies to opt
How's
out
this
of
one?
paying into workers' comp entirely and essentially write their own rules for how much workers get for their injuries. Tyson does exactly that. And when workers get injured in their plants there, in order to get medical care from the company, they must first sign a document saying they voluntarily release, waive, and forever give up claims
Oh, I got a
from
good
their
one.
injuries. Now, could you not sign
Yeah,
that?
of course you did.
Sure, but
My
then
meat won't even
your
come out.
best bet to pay for medical coverage is
Well,
to
I did
sue
this
the
one for you.
company.
Look,
And that could
it's a
take
solid piece of meat.
years.
Nice.
And while Texas does now have a law giving workers 10 days to consider signing the waiver, before then, they can actually be pressured on the spot. And another company, an employee who had both
She
of his
doesn't have
hands
COVID.
crushed, was
She was just
persuaded to sign a waiver with a pen held in his teeth.
That's what happens when you eat really spicy
I know
food.
that this all sounds
Cough.
very bad, and it does imply
You know what my favorite thing in all of this is, though? And it's so funny.
Your
Yeah.
Not true, because they do seem to care very much about the physical well-being.
It's got a
of
little bit of the
some
lemon flavor, and it's got the
Employees
flavor
at
from all
Tyson
the
Fresh
juice
Meats
from the
corporate
crab.
offices in Dakota Dunes are getting out from behind their desks.
All right, looks good, guys.
And into a healthy routine.
Every Tuesday and Thursday, we offer an on-site fitness class for any employee who wants to come. We focused on stretching at your desk.
I ate
a lot
2
of
huge
sit-over
pieces of
desk
corn,
a lot
too.
of times. So even
Those
just
are
getting
fat
up and
pieces of
stretching,
corn.
just that little bit of movement throughout the day.
Yeah, try to get yours fresh corn. There was none.
I don't care. That
No,
corn was
because it's this time of year.
Yeah,
That
and
corn
I knew
was perfect.
that it was, but I was like, well, try for fresh corn. They don't have it. I swear to God, somewhere I saw frozen corn on the cob, so we'll check the freezer section.
And try not to think about the local camera crew
Well,
that's filming
well,
this.
Down it, I'm starting to get scared. I'm like, no corn on the cob.
We only used a quarter of the pack,
Now,
so there's still a ton of corn on the cob in the freezer.
Sure,
Good.
just acknowledge
I only
them.
took 4 pieces out because me and Chloe aren't going to eat that much, which is why I only did a little bit of
The
everything.
contrast between Tyson's corporate offices and
But all the
farms
meat,
is
obviously,
stark,
because
almost
it's
as
Chloe.
stark as the disparity between their
Yeah.
salaries.
Do you want me to
73% of whom are white,
get you a
and their
piece of
hourly
crab meat
workers,
out?
over 68%
No,
of whom
I
are
wanna do
Latino
it.
Latinos.
She
Just a
loves
fun
doing it.
fact I'm throwing in there.
And these
for
ones
no
are
particular
Twist it.
reason. Now, ideally,
And when
we
you
want the government
open
to
it,
step
that's
in and
how you get
regulate
the
some
whole
of what
piece.
you see. Unfortunately, OSHA is woefully understaffed. As of last April, its number of inspectors had dropped to a 45-year low. In fact, at current staffing levels, it would take OSHA 165 years to inspect
crab
every
leg
workplace under its
mukbang
jurisdiction.
situation, I
And
think,
even
is
on
the
the rare
throwing in here.
occasions that inspectors do get to visit
See,
the plants,
if you twist, those
the
come
limits
out
to what they're allowed to
straight.
do once they're in there can be genuinely ridiculous.
In the southeast,
Just keep twisting
where
as you
a
pull.
huge proportion of the poultry
Nothing
industry
came out.
resides.
Yeah, I know nothing's supposed to come out.
There is actually a lawsuit that has successfully prevented OSHA inspectors
That keeps it from ripping the, because when you just pull it straight out, it rips the crab meat apart,
workers are getting seriously
which makes it
injured.
harder to get
In
out.
one case, an
This
inspector
one's
was,
fucking
told to put a
stuffed full of
box
crab
over
meat.
her
I can
head
already
so she
tell.
wouldn't see
Just by
any
trying to
safety
stick the
hazards
scissors
in
in.
the plant
Oh,
if she
cool.
wanted to walk through the plant
being
to
careful.
investigate a fire.
Okay. Not to state the obvious
Ready?
here,
This is
but
how I
put
peek
a
and see
box
if
on
there's
your
one
head
meat.
is not an
Oh, yeah,
instruction
there
you
is.
give when everything is up to code. It's just inherently suspicious. Right this way, Inspector. Now, if you also just please plug your nose and spin around 3 times, we can begin the tour. And
I didn't
even
really
when
eat that
OSHA
part.
finds
I
violations,
didn't
their
know
power
what
to
it was.
do anything is incredibly weak. In 2019, the average fine for a serious safety violation, a hazard where there is a
First time
substantial
I ate,
probability of
lobster,
death or
like
serious
lobster
physical harm,
in Maine.
was just over
It was a whole lobster.
$3,700.
Head and all.
Meaning it can genuinely be
I
cheaper
didn't
for
know you were
companies to
supposed
run
to
an
on a
unsafe
head.
plant
Well,
and
you
occasionally
can,
pay those fines
but
than
that's how
for
you,
them
like,
to
eat
provide a
it.
safe
Eggs
work
and stuff.
environment. And all
And
of
I
this
ate
came to a
lobster
head
eggs.
last year when the
Was it good
pandemic hit.
They were just
Companies'
buttery.
corporate workers
Like, super
immediately worked from
buttery.
home because it wasn't safe for them to be in the office.
That's how they are.
But the
They're just
plants
buttery.
were kept open.
And they're
And
amazing.
as you'll see, it's nearly impossible to socially distance on a line. And when
Look at that, we just
workers
went through almost all the crab
then
already.
started dying. The federal response was
I think it was
characteristically
me.
weak. After 6
That
months of a
lobster is
JBS plant in
banging.
Colorado died
You want some more?
the company's total
No,
fine
Chloe
was
is
just
always wanting lobster,
$15,000.
so.
And for the family of Saul Sanchez,
I still have one piece
of
left
those workers, that
for
understandably
myself.
didn't sit well.
And you looked like you really liked that lobster meat, Mom.
3 decades
Come on,
and never
don't
called
be
in sick a single time. He was the first JBS worker to die of COVID-19, and his family says his funeral cost
No,
more
I
than
figured
the
it out.
fine this company's now facing.
You just cut right down the middle, and then you take the scissors out, and then you peel
They
it.
get slapped with $15,000. That's what enables these companies to not care for their employees.
I feel like, for me, the lobster's the best
That
part.
fine
What?
amounts to
Is it not Capella?
0.00003% of JBS's profits last year. And if you find a company,
You can have that one. I'm not going to be able to eat lobster now after I just saw that. They didn't clean it. They didn't clean the lobster.
Not at all.
Legally, I have to tell you.
And that's why the whole thing, that's why it smelled in the kitchen. I guarantee it.
Their employees from exposure to COVID is entirely without merit.
That's poop.
Not only that,
It's lobster
they're
poop.
even fighting the claims for workers' survival benefits from Saul Sanchez's
Okay, I
widow
don't care
and
what we
others
ate
who've
was
lost
good.
loved ones. Their argument being that the COVID infections were not work-related. Although, to be honest, that's a hard argument for them to land, given that the
Are you actually full?
I saw lobster poop inside of my food. I think I'm full for right now. Dad,
A little bit of poop will never
you want
hurt
some
you.
more of these?
Longer term,
I'll put these in a separate container for you to have for lunch tomorrow.
The USDA
With some shrimp. I'm gonna go get a container to put a little bit of food away for Dad.
If you want those brand new ones right over here in this bag, just don't get your...
I'm gonna wash my hands before I touch anything. Also, because I have that bite mark in my hand, and I have lemon in it, and it is burned this whole time.
What are you laughing at?
My lobster's perfectly fine.
So if
I'm gonna laugh if she gets to the middle of their poop.
Pretty fucking dysfunctional one.
No, there's not.
And when you take all of this together, the endless trips to the nursing station, the injuries and the deaths, you frankly only need to take a peek inside the way this industry currently operates to draw a pretty simple conclusion.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
There's none, I thought.
And now, this.
Is there none?
Working remotely
There
sucks
is
for the
none. Stop
People's
making that
Court
face.
too.
We here at the People's Court are
Chloe, I was
practicing
just
social
joking with you.
distancing. So we will be adjudicating cases right here from our very own
It tastes so good. I
virtual
wish you
court.
never showed it to me.
Gentlemen, can
Like,
you
why?
Okay, Mr. Glenn, there's no
Oh,
smoking
you
in
ate
court.
lobster eggs.
I didn't realize you could see.
That's different.
I'm sorry, can I just ask you the stuffed animal that's in your hand?
Oh, I'll put it down. It belongs to my nephew.
The end table is the one that had the, you know I can see you, right? When you roll your eyes at me?
Please bring it very close to me so that I can read.
I'm gonna give Dad a little bit of everything in this bowl.
Oh, he's gonna be excited.
This way he can have some good lunch tomorrow.
They definitely just ripped the meat out of that for me.
To go into the kitchen. Okay. Here's my dog home.
And put it in the bowl.
You want to sit down?
No, I just want to see the table. Is there some problem, gentlemen?
Because we were gonna
Can you
get
lift your head? Why don't you leave your
we were
hand
gonna
at
get
your
that thing we usually get.
Well,
but
you
you
get
guys
with both
didn't
hands because I need one hand to bring that up to the camera so that I can read it.
Oh! Oh! I did it! I did it! I did it! Please let me finish doing it.
That's our show. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Good night.
It's because they're
I got fucking stuck.
They're really thorny. See, sometimes you can just break the back off like that.
Put some crab meat away for you, Dad.
Julie, they're not supposed to clean the crabs. I mean, the lobsters.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. Because
Any seafood that has intestines, you're supposed to clean the intestines out.
You can eat the stuff in the intestines, though.
they don't clean them out. This is how Maggie gets them.
It's just algae and stuff.
It's literally like everything's healthy for you.
You want some lobster meat in here too, Dad?
Sure.
Make your own little mukbang bowl.
No, Julie, fuck you. He doesn't want shit lobster, bitch.
I wasn't gonna give him poop lobster.
After I say, oh, you guys can eat the poop lobster, you say, oh, Dad, you want some lobster in here?
I'm not gonna give him poop lobster. What the fuck's wrong with you?
All you gotta do is clean it out yourself. It's not really that hard. See? Every lobster has poop in it.
Did I eat lobster poop?
Yup.
I did too. How you gonna pull it out when it's, raw?
Yeah. That's why you cook it and then... You know you're supposed to be the one that deguts it?
Mm-hmm.
The store's not supposed to. You're supposed to do it for your own.
Yeah, I don't know why Julie didn't do it. Mukbang champion over here.
Well, I did it.
Be careful, Julie. Fuck.
I'm being careful. Why does everybody keep saying be careful? Like I'm gonna hurt myself.
Oh, see, look at what Chloe did. Yeah, clean it out.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because I
ain't done eating.
Oh my god, that looks gorgeous.
You don't have to be done eating. I'm making a little bowl for Dad to put away.
Look at that piece of lobster.
One piece of it?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I cleaned it out for a reason. You want it in the sauce and the lemon, or just the sauce, or just lemon?
Both.
I got some lemon sauce over here, and over here, and over here. You want me to squeeze some lemon on it just in case?
No. I trust you.
Can I rinse it off? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, it's just because you're supposed to degut them. But see, in Maine, they do it for you.
It's sweet.
Look at that. Dad's got a whole lobster back in there.
Well, roll it in that stuff Chloe just rolled mine in, because oh my god.
Looking at me, and I'm gonna ladle some of the sauce over top of his stuff.
That is so good. That lobster is so sweet.
Can I see the scissors?
Scissors.
She's already packing up, and I ain't even done eating.
No, I'm putting some away for Dad to eat for lunch tomorrow, because I don't want to be a dick. Like, we just sat here and made all this really good food, and they had fucking cheeseburgers for dinner. Like,
well, we wanted you guys to be able to.
You know what Grandma
have
said
the
to me?
Full mukbang experience.
Grandma was like, "Did you make your mom any?" And I was like, "She got burgers." She was like, "Why did she do that? You made all this food." Because I was on the phone with Grandma.
Does she know that mukbang is when you sit there and you have a ton of it and you two just eat it?
Well, she thought that I made like a seafood boil, which is pretty much what I did. It was just for 2 people.
It could have been.
And if Dad wants some corn tomorrow,
it could have been, but we wanted you to have the full.
I don't want to eat that. It looks brown.
We wanted you guys to have the full.
Do you want your piece of corn, Chloe? That was a stupid question. I feel like that was a really stupid question.
So messy. I hate it anyways.
We expect when you guys are done, a full cleanup.
Yeah, I know. This is why I put this down, though. So we can just fold this and just clean up our areas.
And clean up the table and put the table back.
Yeah. Can I do the dishes tomorrow?
Well, you guys need to rinse the dishes and stack them neatly in one side of the sink, though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at how much meat I just got out of that.
Wow.
That one little thing.
The ends are perfect, too. Like, it's like the outside you can taste the flavoring. But then when you get into the yolk, It just tastes like the yolk and the flavor is. Want a bite of it?
No.
You have to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm serious. We can.
You see that, Mom? It's all claw meat. Bright red, beautiful claw meat. Look at it. There's not a single fucking piece left in there.
I'm willing to spend $180 a month on a mukbung.
I'll cook it.
Me and Sean will grab the stuff and.
Next time, can we try crawfish?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I can't cook crawfish. I can't. It's got eyeballs.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was trying to find out if they had any. I was getting you some.
Well, because like everybody makes it look like lobster and crab.
It probably is amazing.
And
okay. So I can't eat crawfish because it's got eyeballs. I can't. But
Well, yeah, but it's
the reason why a lot
you
of
don't
people
have to eat it.
No, but
It'll
the
be good
reason
flavor.
the reason that a lot of people don't eat crawfish is because
don't even tell me.
It's expensive.
Don't ruin it for her.
I'm not gonna ruin it for her.
Expensive.
Huh?
Oh, well, you're saying.
I'm not gonna ruin it for her.
Okay.
No, it's expensive, but yeah, it looks like it's like a little lobster, but it's literally a little lobster. It's like
oh yeah,
half.
it's a ton.
You get
That's how
maybe
much-
like you get maybe like this much meat out of each one, probably less.
No.
Unless you get really big crawfish.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to find any.
I have a cut on my finger and I got lemon in it. And that hot sauce stuff. And it hurts really bad.
Why throw this away? There's meat in that.
I'm not throwing it away. That's why it's still on the table.
Well,
I haven't thrown anything away. I'm literally just letting you eat and enjoy yourself. And
I really am.
I know, you're having fun. Which is a
That
good thing.
meat-
I just wanted to pack Dad a bowl away for lunch tomorrow because he didn't get any. And I know that he loves the scallops, and I made the ones that I made. Oh my god, Mom. They literally, like, melt in your mouth like butter. As soon as you put them in your mouth, they just fall apart. And it's so fucking good.
My favorite was that lobster.
I know, and Chloe was like, this isn't done yet. It doesn't look done yet. I told you it was done.
Well, Megan, they don't cook it like that. That's why.
It took me 10 minutes to cook all the meat.
That's why I kept saying it's not done yet, because Megan and them take like 3 hours to.
Yeah, well, they probably, like, cook it really low for a while. I had that water boiling for an hour and a half almost.
She had it since you guys left.
Yeah, since you left, that water's been boiling, because if you put lobster directly in, like, super, super fucking boiling hot water, it steams the inside of it, which is why it was so juicy and sweet. If you put it in water that's freshly boiled, though,
I thought it tasted like salmon to you.
The piece that I had at first tasted like salmon. After that, the second piece that I had tasted really sweet.
See, that's how you get used to it.
That lobster was
That's how I was. When I first took a bite, I was like, nope, I can't. Get it away from me. And then I took
It's because I've never had it before, and my first instinct was, oh my god, fish. But then I was like, oh no, it's just, all it is a different version of crab.
I want a giant one. I got you guys every one that they had.
Yes! One of those big ones.
Yes.
The girl that I watch always has them.
Well, they only had those little tiny ones. They only had those 4. So I was like...
IGA has ones that are literally, like, this big.
I was like, I need all 4 of those.
And that's just only the tail meat is, like, that big. Like, they have huge lobster tails at IGA.
Yeah, I see mukbang one time. I'll eat a lobster tail that giant after tasting that. Cooked like that. So good.
Honestly, this is the first time I've cooked seafood, so I feel like I did a pretty decent job. Because this is the first time I've ever cooked seafood on my own.
The next time...
Even the scallops. And it all turned out really good.
We should make, like, a different sauce next time, though.
A non-spicy one?
Yeah.
Well...
What about a lemon butter sauce?
Yeah.
I want to buy that.
I want to buy this stuff. You can get... This girl that I watch, she has a code for it, and she said it's amazing. And it doesn't have like any onions or anything in it, but you put it in a bowl, and you don't have to.
It gives you directions to how to mix it and stuff.
No, you just dump it in.
Oh, Tay and Lou use this one that's a powder pack. I want to order one.
And
it's a powder pack.
And you just dump it, it's in a glass bottle. She's in love with it. And she just dumps it into a bowl, and then she just breaks open her whatever she's eating and just eats it. And she's in love with it. She has 200 bottles at her house. But she has this code that we can put in so we can get it on cheaper
sale.
Okay. You know what I mean?
Well, good.
I don't know.
Let's earn this once a month mukbang.
I like this. I feel like this was a good idea. And me and Chloe spent a lot of time together cooking this.
You know I was getting mad at her? I was like, yeah, you know why this girl planned this? Because she knew she would get me to wash the dishes. Yeah. Because she can't wash dishes. So she just asked Mom, so I had to wash dishes so she can just have fun making the food. Yeah? Okay, Julie.
Yeah, but it turned out really good.
Thought. Was it worth it, though?
But did you purposely do it so I had to wash dishes?
No, honestly.
No, I'm the one who said,
No.
Well, maybe we should go wake up Chloe and see, because I was just going to have them steam you a lobster, but then what Julie was describing was she was like, okay, and just get it, don't have it cooked, just bring it home to me raw. I'm going to
that's what, I didn't think you were going to
tell.
tell Chloe, which is why I wanted you to get all the raw stuff, so that when she woke up from her nap,
I
there would
wasn't
be
even
all of
sleeping.
this stuff.
I was...
But I needed to wake her up, because I was like, wait a minute, Julie's making a fucking mukbang, and if I need to see what Chloe wants, because she's definitely gonna.
Well, that's why as soon as you said that I could get whatever I wanted, that's why I started talking about seafood, because I was like, if I could talk her into getting me seafood and then just getting me uncooked seafood, Chloe loves those fucking mukbang things that I watch too, and I knew Chloe would love it.
Yeah, Julie's sitting here, she's like, I want crab legs and lobster tail and shrimp. What the fuck? How much money do you think I'm spending on you for dinner? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and I was like, I'll give you the $10 you gave me to take out the cardboard boxes.
I'm thinking, okay.
I'm going to cover one lobster
scallops,
tail.
and I'm like, you know how expensive that is? No. And then she was like, well, okay, well, how about you just get me shrimp and crab legs? And that's it.
Oven on, girls.
So then I was like, okay.
Sorry, Dad.
Let me go see about Chloe. Because if we're already going to pick up this raw seafood and Julie says she knows how to cook this, then
that part I lied about.
Their mukbang.
Now that everything is said and done, I will fully admit that I lied when I said I knew how to cook seafood.
I told you!
I fucking lied and I Googled it.
Well, she did a great job.
So
I would have
You
ate.
have a whole lobster
If I would have gotten
Next
that.
time,
you have
next time,
sausage,
I don't want to fry
eggs,
these. I
there's
wanna boil them.
scallops, there's I put lemon in here, and I
So I don't like them
did
fried.
3 crab legs and
We'll
took
boil
these
them.
out
They
for you,
taste different when
so
they're
that you don't have to crack them tomorrow for lunch.
Yeah, we'll boil them.
And if you want corn tomorrow with it, I can just throw corn in the.
Oh, I think I'll probably end up skipping corn.
And next time, cumbers.
Yes. This is my first
I'm very
time
full.
buying for a mukbang. I tried to be fancy with it. I got 2 different kinds of crab. I got.
You know what I told Julie? I said, you know what? They said they're going to the store to get us seafood. They're never gonna come back, Julie.
Yeah, no, that's all. That's really what we thought. That's why I called you like 12 times, because I started getting paranoid after she said that, because I was like, hold on a second. They've been gone for a fucking hour and a half. Where did they go? She said she was going to Price Chopper.
I was like, yeah, they're.
And after like half an hour, Chloe said something, and I was like, oh, well, you gotta realize Mom and Dad were getting whatever there, so they have to wait for their food. And then another fucking half hour goes by, and I'm like, where the fuck are they? Like, there's no way it took an hour for them to make the food.
No, I had to stop at Family Dollar and run in and grab something. Then we had to go stop at Dollar Tree, run in and grab something. And then we went there. And then I probably a good, I don't know, half an hour standing there ordering stuff. I'm like, I want this much of this. And so he weighs it out. And I had this poor guy standing over here for like half an hour waiting. I was like, I'm really sorry.
What was he getting?
Well, that's his
just
job.
some salmon.
I bet for a while, I bet that they probably haven't had a seafood order like this in a while.
And I hope you didn't want any lobster or any of the stuff that I think that was the last of it. Because I was like, I want all of that. Give me all 4 of those lobster tails.
You know what I thought you were gonna do? Is like go to the freezer section and get like the bags of lobster, not lobster.
No, I would have, except for isn't she always talking about mukbang? Always. So I figured if you girls were gonna have your first one, might as well have it right.
I feel like I did pretty
came
good.
to a conclusion.
I Google cooked.
She is the favorite child.
No.
Yes. I've asked and asked and asked for this. Okay.
I told her, I said,
And then-
Jolie, I had an attitude the whole time, didn't I? I was like, I'm not cooking none of it. It's going to smell like dirty vagina
She really did.
in here.
She was like, it's gonna
if
smell
I
like
get
dirty
sick,
pussy
I'm-"
in my house.
Alright, well, Julie said what I actually said, but...
Yeah. And I was like, no, it's not, Mom. Watch. It's not going to smell. It doesn't smell like that in here.
Well, I'll be honest. I had no idea that it was going to be that delicious. You did a badass job, and me and Sean are partaking next time because my hamburger tasted like ass, and that...
Honestly,
oh my God.
I'm very impressed because I lied to everybody when I told you guys I knew how to cook seafood.
I knew she did not know.
Mind you, you guys believed the girl who literally does not eat any seafood ever.
Yeah, I know you. That's why I couldn't understand why you kept asking for all the shit you're asking for.
Because I wanted it for Chloe. I don't really eat seafood.
You
Seafood's not my
refuse
forte.
to eat seafood, but then you're like, oh, I want crab legs, I want lobster, I want scallops. What the fuck?
Yeah, and did you notice who ate most of all that
Who
stuff?
was this, and what did you do with my child?
Did you notice who ate most of that stuff?
Who?
Your mother.
Who?
Why do you think I asked for all that stuff? I just wanted the potatoes and eggs and sausage. I ate a couple shrimp and like a couple pieces of the
You're
crab.
lying to yourself. Shh. No more lying.
No, that's why I asked Mom for all
No
the
more
seafood.
lies.
I don't really like seafood that much. I like crab and like the scallops
then
were good.
I'll eat the seafood part, and you can eat all that sausage and shit.
This
that's
is a
why-
perfectly good.
That's why I asked for it though, because I knew that I wasn't really gonna eat all of the scallops if you got scallops. That's why I ate literally
Yeah,
one of them.
I almost got a pound of scallops, and then I was like,
If you would have, I would have cooked them all, and Dad
no,
would
I
have
know,
eaten
but
them.
I was like, wait a minute, will Chloe even eat this? And I'm like, and Julie, I'm pretty sure she don't ever eat any of this shit that she asked for, so I'm like, I was like, no, actually, just give me 5 of those. That's all I want.
Yeah, I ate one of them, and I put the rest of them in the container for Dad. Just like I know you love shrimp and Chloe loves shrimp, which is why I asked you for shrimp, and I know Chloe loves crab legs and all that shit, which is why I asked for that.
That shrimp, I couldn't believe it. That shrimp was $15.99.
That's some really meaty, good shrimp, though. Like, I'm not surprised that it was $16, $16
No, I'm not
a pound.
surprised either.
Because, Mom, them fuckers are big.
Don't touch my shrimps.
I'm not. That's why I pointed at it.
That-
No, I literally, most of what I ate was potatoes and
Oh my
eggs.
God, you know those crab legs, each little bushel of them?
How much did it cost? 20?
15.
No,
20.
20.
Oh, you got the Alaskan ones, didn't you?
One was $23.99, and the 2 that I got, 2 of the same bunches, those were 20.
Yeah. I know my seafood prices, guys. I do research, because I knew one of these days you were going to let me do it.
I don't know, Chloe, but you should feel very loved because I don't eat seafood and I don't like the smell of seafood.
I don't care if you don't like the smell of seafood. You should feel loved because you asked me to spend all that goddamn money.
No, I appreciate it, but I asked for all of this for you. And I figured out I learned how to cook seafood off of Google for you. Feel loved. I Googled how to cook seafood. I really did.
Well, I bust my ass all year round to provide for y'all. So feel appreciated, both of y'all.
Okay, well, I came to conclusion.
What is your conclusion?
Me need plastic bin.
Can she have that other plastic container?
Yeah.
Is me about to make myself seafood bunk. This is what I'm gonna come in.
Now you guys have lunch for tomorrow packed up, though.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Me can't bring seafood to school.
Why not?
Kid's allergic to it.
You can eat it when you get home from school.
No, go ahead.
I'll be sitting on the refrigerator.
So I'm leaving next week.
No.
Yeah, I thought it was in 2 weeks, but it's next week.
I fucking told David it was in 2 weeks because he asked me.
Alright, I
And he
guess
was like,
me, you, and Julie are mukbanging next week.
"Is that what I think it is? Did you buy her a fucking tube to play in?"
I'm just saying I've been spending a lot of money on your cat.
I know you have. I've noticed.
Look at that, baby.
Oh, that's pretty good. That came right up out of there.
Perfectly clean.
Here. That's good enough for me.
Look at that.
You're good enough for me.
Right? It's not in the way. If she wants it any other way.
I don't know.
she's looking
I'm
back.
really proud of myself for lying to you guys and telling you I knew how to cook seafood and learning how to off Google in an hour. Feel very content.
I was very scared that you were gonna mess everything up.
And
You were scared. I was scared because I knew I was going to get blamed for ruining a shit ton of money's worth of seafood
Oh yeah.
if I messed up.
I'm not gonna lie, I was so pissed because I'm like, this bitch better eat this. As soon as you said that about that lobster, I was like, this motherfucker.
I saw the look on your face and I got so scared. I was like, she's going to be pissed when she realizes I didn't want this for me.
No, I would have been pissed if y'all weren't eating it. That was a lot of money.
No, I ate most of the sausage.
Well, I don't give a shit. Chloe ate the rest. So good.
Who's Chloe? My name is
And you guys
Jana, whatever you said.
finally got to have a mukbang. We're having a little St. Patrick's Day.
You know I brought Javonna an Easter basket today, right?
No, why would I know that?
And
and next time we can use this for
Our sauces?
Yeah.
Instead of dumping it everywhere.
So I brought Javonna, and I made her an Easter basket at out of the dollar store today, right? And I got her these little kid bath bombs and one of those frickin'. Does Nana have something for you? Go see Nana.
Nani.
I got something for you, baby.
You know what's funny?
Come see
So
Nana.
the nickname you gave yourself for her, right? That's what I call Javonna. That's what I've called Javonna this whole time. That's been Javonna's nickname. I call her Nana.
I call her Stink. Stinkabot.
Hi, little baby. Here. It's
I don't know.
She's
I
probably...
figured Javonna tries to call me all the time, and I miss her. So I went and I made her an Easter basket today. I got her some detangler. I got her little kids' bath
Mommy, I think
bombs.
she has to go potty. Yep. Take her to the bathroom.
Come to mommy.
So, my question, I thought the cat had to leave in 2 weeks.
Are you trying to make your sister homeless? I thought we were having mukbangs and stuff.
Chloe, I'll live under a fucking bridge. If Mom kicks my cat out because you said something, I'll go live under the bridge.
Chloe,
Well,
as long as she knows that's her cat, she knows that I'm a cat grandma only.
well
No,
then I
I
want a puppy.
She's
No!
Yes, you already said yes to it. Ask Sean. Sean was right there. He can vouch for me.
Ruder.
I said, Mama, can I get a puppy?
Not
You were
here.
like, yes.
You can be an auntie like I'm a nana while Julie's living here, and then once we move...
We're not moving anytime soon. We have to stay here for another 2 years.
Well, only because our dandy passed away, and we've been working so hard to make this place...
I was surprised that Mom and Dad even let me bring Nirvana here.
We didn't want to, so...
Yeah, Mom did not want to let me bring Nirvana here at first. Like, I had to, like, pretty much beg for her to let me bring Nirvana here.
Well, then I'm going to beg you when I go back to Dad's to bring a puppy here.
And grandparents always buy stuff for their grandkids for at their house when their grandkids are over, so...
And it's not like Nirvana's gonna live here forever either.
That's only why
You
she's
getting a
spoiled.
dog is different than Nirvana staying here with me because we're only gonna be here until me and David get an apartment.
Well, my puppy can only be here until I turn 18. That's okay.
Yeah, but that's 4 years. I only plan on being here for maybe a couple months. At most.
Well.
I'm scared. Look.
Maybe not even. David's supposed to, you realize you're getting that stimulus check next month, right?
What stimulus check?
There is a $1,400 stimulus check being sent out next month.
Oh yeah, you're getting one for me too.
The place didn't pass it yet.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't. Only the House did, not the Senate. Did you just do this to me? After I just...
No, I had something in my eye. Mom, what is your problem? I had something in my eyeball. And I can't touch it.
I'm feeling slightly attacked. You guys don't break into these because I'm saving them for when I give you guys fancy desserts and stuff. Just don't be taking shit. Oh, mommy, she wants to eat.
Mom, I don't like
She can't right now.
Why?
Because while me and Chloe were cooking, I fed her 4 tablespoons of kitten milk.
Yeah, but she can eat as much as she wants. She's a baby. Are you fucking kidding me?
Mom, I don't want to overfeed her because
You're
it says
not overfeeding
Mom,
her.
it says on Google if you give her more than 4 tablespoons every 2 hours, it will bind her stomach up and she will get constipated. Do you want to deal with a constipated kitten? Because I don't want to deal with her shitting all over your floor.
Do you know what constipated is?
She's gonna shit all over your floor when she finally is able to poop. And if she can't poop, I'm gonna have to bring her to the vet.
Stop talking to me with that fucking attitude.
I'm not trying to give you an attitude. Tell Nana, say I'm gonna be constipated if I keep eating.
Well, I don't care what you do. Just make it shut the fuck up.
Hold on.
We're still recording.
I don't
She
care.
still has milk in here for me.
Because it doesn't have to eat more. I just want it to shut up.
I just almost fucked myself up over a shoe. Mom, I was sitting there cracking lobster and fucking crab, and I did not even chip one of these goddamn nails. And I was being aggressive as hell.
Go set this in the kitchen.
You just got flour all over your leg.
I don't give a shit.
This is what you gotta do when you're in love with crab. You gotta make sure you gotta check every little thing before you throw it away. Because you ain't trying to throw.
Where did you go?
It's yours.
It's yours.
Pillowcase.
Oh, it's the shiny one.
Some leggings.
I can put it on my new pillow.
Yes, that's what we got. You each the same pillowcase for your new pillow.
Mama. Mama, I need a new bed. I know Julie needs a new bed first. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm not getting a bed. I'm getting a futon.
I need a new something.
Okay, well, when I have the money.
Because that bed, it's comfy and all, but it's harder than a rock. And I just can't get
organization system?
comfortable at night at all.
Mom?
Julie, did you put seasoning in that water that was boiling?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
This pink laundry basket right here is where all of my shoes go, and they go neatly underneath that.
Good.
Next to the kitty litter box.
We do not want our house to stink, so you are going to use this expensive kitty litter. You are going to use half of this. You're gonna mix this with that cheap shit you have. Do you understand?
You realize I spent like $12 on that thing, right?
Yeah, well, you realize I spent like $25 on
Well, I know, but that's not like super cheap kitty litter.
Well, compared to this one, it is.
It's also half the size of it.
Yeah, well, this one eliminates urine odors, and this is the kind we used to get for Dandy.
Oh my lord, there's still 2 whole crab legs right here.
Holy
Dad, if I need to run to the post office tomorrow, could you bring me? I might have to mail this phone out.
How are you getting the money for it?
Facebook Pay.
Who's buying it?
Some lady in Texas.
Nice.
Grandma keeps sending me all these fucking TikTok videos that are funny as hell.
My phone is in one of those bags that the seafoods was in. So, please don't throw it away.
You know, baby, she's too scared of the stuff that I got her. She's too scared of the crinkle thing, and
I was cooking seafood.
But you know what she did want to play with?
And
your toys.
I don't eat seafood, and I'm happy that you know I don't eat seafood.
Go figure.
I just had my mom buy a ton of seafood so that I could cook it, so Chloe can eat it.
If he wants to and moan, he can. Bye. See you later, alligator.
What do you mean? I called you back right after, like a half an hour after that. I was like, hey, babe, I'm cooking and then eating dinner. I will call you in a few hours. Do you not remember that conversation? Because I distinctly remember that conversation.
Julie, he has memory loss.
I feel like I really remember that conversation.
I remember it. I mean, that wasn't even part of it. Mama, look at all this crab and lobster I'm getting.
Mom and Dad got me a new pillow. I
My pants.
Oh.
That's so good, right, Roo Doo?
What?
Food.
Oh,
They
most
got
definitely.
Nirvana, a bunch of toys. She's so spoiled. You have no idea. Mom and Dad came home with a bunch of stuff for her. Like a bunch of stuff.
Yes, like here's her bed. You want to
Like Mom and Dad got her a bed. They got her this kitty tower thing that she scratches on. They got her this tube. Mom and Dad got her a bunch of toys.
Oh, I got her this too. Because I want you to keep her clean in between baths.
Water the shampoo that's pours out.
Yes.
Can you grab me a bottle of water out of the fridge, please? My tummy hurts.
Ate too much seafood.
I'm gonna be very bloated because I ate seafood at all.
Well.
But it was worth it. Because now everybody else gets to eat seafood. And now I know how to cook it properly.
And Chloe's still eating seafood.
And now I get my chicken wings tomorrow.
I can't eat like this again for another long time.
Yeah, Mom's making chicken wings for dinner tomorrow night. I'm excited.
Wow. Dad is.
Dad is.
The thing I like about seafood is I can't eat it every day and like every week. It can only be like once a month. Because I'll get sick of it and I will hate it.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
What?
For you to hate it.